Hear yells calling for help. We're hiking down. I think they're...
10-4, we're hearing them too towards the end of the lower part of the Devil's Den Trail.
Occurred at Devil's Den. Unit still en route. Victims are still missing. Be on the lookout for a white male suspect wearing black gloves, sunglasses, dark-colored pants, dark-colored tank top. Attacked a male and a female on Devil's Den hiking trail, and then took off in a small black sports car with tape over the plate. Brink.
Copy.
According to witness, direction of travel was, quote, went across a bridge leaving Devil's Den and stayed on the highway, end quote. Brink. Both victims are still missing, and we suspect the suspect of injuries due to the witness seeing the suspect stab one of them. Unknown what charges at this time.
Washington County received a call from the visitor center. 2 children are there. They advised that their parents were assaulted. One was possibly stabbed. The parents are missing.
To find out that, a couple people are just out there enjoying the same element that we're in, got disturbed the way they did, it's kind of a messed up situation.
In a press release Sunday afternoon, ASP released an updated description of the suspect they're searching for.
Be on the lookout for a white male suspect wearing black gloves, sunglasses, dark-colored pants.
Police say he was also wearing a long-sleeve shirt with the sleeves rolled up and a black backpack. They also believe the suspect drove a Mazda with the license plate covered in tape and may have been traveling on State Highway 170 or 220 near the park. While the trails are closed, many other places like the visitor center and the cabins are open to the public.
You can't even roll into the park without seeing them taking care of the situation. Law enforcement's doing what they got to do.
The superintendent at the park told me he's talked to all the guests and informed them of the situation.
I got other people around. Park's hot right now. There's, extra enforcement. People are, looking out for it. I got nothing to say for that dude right there. It's going to come down on him, and when it does, God's going to help him, because those people didn't deserve that. They're just out here just trying to enjoy their time.
It was very obvious that something was going on, and
we didn't know what, thought maybe somebody had an accident on a trail, maybe they fell or something like that.
Those are the words of visitors who were at Devil's Den State Park Saturday when 43-year-old Clinton David Brink and 41-year-old Cristen Amanda Brink were attacked and killed while hiking. Law enforcement says the couple had recently moved to Prairie Grove. Highland Dairy confirms Clinton Brink had just transferred from its parent company in South Dakota and was set to start work in Fayetteville this week.
And it's very unfortunate, and our hearts just go out to
the
family and the victims.
Everyone that witnessed that.
It's just, our hearts break for them.
And we love to hike. We love to go out on trails. We love to go hiking with family, and it really puts it's very somber out here.
Police say the Brinks were walking with their 2 daughters, just 7 and 9 years old. Both girls are now safe and with family.
You feel guilty, really, for being here, and it's like you want to have fun, but you don't want to have fun because you know what's happened. You just never know. You never know. And I think the hardest part is not having cell service.
Visitors say the tragedy is a reminder to stay alert, even in places that feel safe.
We do feel safe, but there is a false sense of security sometimes. Have some way of communication and go in numbers, and just don't be too lax on it. And if you have a gut instinct and you see something's not right, you have to speak out.
Others say they've noticed extra patrols throughout the park this weekend and appreciate the response.
They're doing a great job, coming through, talking to us. The park rangers came by the campsites and talked to us, and so they've been very, very present and active in trying to, push through and do the best job they can with the circumstance.
The suspect, a white man, medium build, in dark clothing and fingerless gloves, fled in a black 4-door Mazda with the plate covered in tape. He was last seen near highways 170 and 220. Police releasing a sketch of the suspect late Monday night, and today a major development, a photo of the man they believe is responsible, urging the public to come forward with any information. Just down that trail, investigators spent hours combing the area. The children not injured in the attack and are safe with relatives. The Brink and Osgood families releasing a statement asking for privacy as they grieve and learn how to navigate this new reality, according to a statement released by state police, adding, Clinton and Cristen died heroes, protecting their little girls, and they deserve justice. They will forever live on in all of our hearts.
This is who Arkansas State Police want to talk to in connection to the double murder investigation. You can see the man dressed in black with his back to the camera. You can't see his face, but you can see he's wearing a hat and has a bag strapped around his back. This composite drawing, based on witness reports, shows what the man's face might look like. It's who state police are calling a person of interest in the deaths of Clinton and Cristen Brink, who were attacked while hiking with their daughters at Devil's Den State Park on Saturday, July 26th.
It's very heartbreaking that this is what happened to them as a family. I just don't want them to be defined by this tragedy. I just want them to remember how pure and beautiful they were.
Danica Harrell has been close friends with the Brinks since 2017 when they lived in Montana.
They were great people, just great, down-to-earth people. They weren't judgmental. They were very accepting of everybody. I ran into some issues with childcare when I was working nights out of town. And Cristen, I was talking to her about it, and she offered to take my child 3 or 4 nights a week while I worked night shift out of town. And she would send me videos of the girls dancing around in the living room playing. And my daughter actually helped potty train her kids when they were staying together.
The Brinks moved to Prairie Grove just a few months ago to be close to Clinton's mother. But Saturday afternoon,
Be advised, this just occurred at Devil's Den. Unit still en route. Attacked a male and a female on Devil's Den hiking trail, and then took off in a small black sports car with tape over the plate. And we suspect the suspect to have injuries due to the witness seeing the suspect stab one of them.
the couple was on the Devil's Den trail with their 7- and 9-year-old daughters when they were attacked. Family members say Cristen got the girls to safety and was attacked when she returned to help Clinton. They both died, and now police are asking for help finding who killed them.
My heart just hurt as a parent, as a friend, thinking about what their daughters are going through. Like my mom heart hurts for them. And they are such sweet people and they're so genuine. I'm really struggling to understand why or how this could happen to such sweet people.
We were able to take a monster off the streets and bring relief to Clinton and Kristen's precious girls and to the rest of citizens of Arkansas. Our suspect's DNA has been a positive match to the DNA that we suspected to belong to our suspect at the scene. During an interview with investigators, the suspect indicated that he did commit these murders.
As you can imagine, it opened up a whole different set of emotions for the Brink family. I'm sure that it was with a sense of relief, but also with a whole new emotion that they're going to have to deal with.
It was a typical Wednesday at Lupita's Beauty Hair Salon in Springdale for Adriana Ruiz, a hairdresser at the shop for the last 11 years. But things quickly changed after one man who seemed to be a normal client sat in her chair.
Something felt off about him. He looked pretty scary. He didn't look like he was okay. He was very timid.
Ruiz says she had no idea the man in her chair was wanted in connection to the deadly Devil's Den attack.
His eyes just looked sunken, pretty kind of like soulless.
McGann is the man accused of killing Clinton and Cristen Brink in Devil's Den on Saturday. 5 minutes into the haircut, officers surrounded the salon and took McGann into custody.
I was surprised. I was shocked. Because me and my sisters were talking days before, like, hey, I wonder where this guy could be. They haven't caught him yet. And I saw him here, and I just had chills.
Ruiz says her heart goes out for Brink's 3 daughters left behind after the attack.
My thoughts and prayers are with you all. I couldn't sleep last night thinking about them.
You're in front of me today, sir, for your first appearance under Arkansas Rule of Criminal Procedure 8.1. You have 2 charges currently pending against you out of the Washington County Circuit Court, both for capital murder. You should know you have the right to be represented by an attorney. A free attorney will be appointed if you can't afford one. You're not required to say anything today. Anything you say can be used against you. You also have a right to communicate with your counsel, your family or friends, and a reasonable means will be provided for you to do that. I've been presented with an affidavit of indigency this morning from Mr. Parrish. I'm going to sign off on that and appoint the public defender's office to your case moving forward to represent you.
Your Honor, with that said, once the court is appointed, the law requires I appoint 2 attorneys to represent him who are death qualified. I will be doing something. I have 7 to 10 days to do that.
Yes, certainly, Mr. Parrish. I'll give you his next court date when we finish this. The bond is set at no bond right now with your next court appearance for August 25th of this year at 7:45 a.m. That's going to be your arraignment date at the detention center. There's been a finding made that probable cause exists in a detainee that was made by a judge previously. Anything further, Mr. Parrish, or do you wish to be heard?
Your Honor, the only other thing that I would indicate is, depending upon which division this case falls in, that it may be sooner than August 25th. We don't know. We're aware of that, is what I'm saying.
All right, very good. Anything else from the state or anyone else?
Your Honor, we'd ask that you add the conditions if while detained or if released, the defendant have no contact, direct or indirect, anything with the Brink's family.
I can add that today. There's nothing to add it to. There's no condition. Are you saying if a bond is set?
No, I mean, you're in jail.
Sure, he's not going to have contact, though. If a bond is set, then a no contact provision can be part of that bond. But right now, there's no reason to do that. Anything from anyone else?
No,
no, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
That's that side.
Yes.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Yes.